Hello everybody, and welcome back to another video. In this one, as it shows there, I'm going to be talking a little bit about paranormal activities that I have experienced in the past. When I thought about this video idea, the first couple stories that came to mind was, one 4th of July, when I first got my puppy, so almost a couple years ago. Maybe even a couple. Anyway, it was his first 4th of July too. So I was holding and stuff. We were outside at my grandparents' house. And you know those typical ghosts you see where it's I guess moving energy, or I don't know how else to describe it. The best way I can describe it is moving energy. Kind of like the shape of a human, but you can see through them. And it's not really much of a distinctive shape, it's more of a blob. You can tell it's a human, but it's not really. Anyway, I was looking back because I've always had a thing with paranormal activity and stuff, and I always like watching it on YouTube or whatever, even though half the stuff I don't really believe, but mainly because I wasn't there to experience it, so it could have been true. But anyway, I looked back for a second because we were in their driveway and stuff setting off fireworks, and I looked back for a second, and that's what I saw. There was a light on and stuff, but I kid you not, that's what I saw. And I was freaking out for a second because I had no clue if it was real or if it was my imagination or what. So I freaked out for a second. My heart was pounding really fast, what the fuck did you just see? And I freaked out for a second. After a while though, I totally forgot it existed. But that's a story that really sticks in my mind. Another one was, at one point we moved and stuff. We were still in the same town or whatever, but we moved to a different house. It was oh my goodness. It was a 2-story house, and it was a really nice house. At one point I was so there's a room in the on the I guess technically first floor, and there was a room down there that I was going to move into, so I was sleeping down there. I can't remember if it was just a mattress or or the floor or whatever. Anyway, one of my mom's ex-boyfriends punched a hole in it, or slammed the door and it made a hole in it, and it was never fixed. At one point, I was sleeping down there, and my feet were toward that hole, and my head was in, the opposite direction. But, the angle was, when I looked up, I could see the hole. I got, an anxiety attack at that point because I thought someone was watching me through that hole. And I get sometimes, I get people, oh my gosh. I get the feeling that I'm being watched all the time anyway, but this time was no other. It was really bad. So I freaked out, and I ended up getting up out of my bed, or off the floor or whatever, getting out of that room, going upstairs, and sleeping on the couch. because I was terrified. And sometimes I can still feel that feeling, and sometimes I wonder if someone was actually watching me, whether it be from this dimension or another. I was freaking out, like, it was scary. That was one of the, I guess, bad times. I usually just get kind of like small stuff, like feeling someone poke you or hearing something that's not there. And most of the time it happened when I was home alone in the dark, because I usually stay up like all night. It is actually currently 1:30 a.m. So, but like, I usually stayed up in the middle of the night, like drawing or watching something, and I'd get the feeling of someone poking me, or like putting their hand on my shoulder, or something small like that, but no one was ever around. Or I'd hear something, like nothing scary, just like a small little crash or knock or something, but no one was ever there. So it freaked me out. And I don't know what it was, really. I don't know who it might have been, but I do know it was terrifying sometimes. In 2016, I actually lost a father figure. His name was David. He never really dated my mom. He was like, they were good friends though. And every time he'd visit, me and my siblings would get really excited about it, because we grew up without a dad. And just him being there was like the best thing ever. Anyway, he passed away in 2016, and every once in a while my mom would tell me, maybe it's him. Maybe it's him just trying to let you know he's still there, or that he's still watching over. And I kind of liked that. It comforted me every time I felt, or like anytime I felt a poke or something, or anytime I heard a noise. It always made me comforted, because it was like, that's probably him saying, hey, I'm here. You may not be able to see me, you may not be able to hear me, but I am here. And it was actually really nice. Wow, this video got a little emotional. But yeah, those were a few stories. And yeah. I'm gonna try and upload a bit more, and I'm really sorry I haven't uploaded in a long time. I haven't really had the inspiration to. But I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Comment down below if you've ever had a paranormal experience and what it was, because I'm interested, because I love that kind of stuff. Anyway, if you enjoyed the video, don't forget to leave a like, comment below your paranormal experience, and if you're new here, don't forget to subscribe. I hope you guys all have a nice day. Bye.